Hello everyone, here is Karuna again, and in this lesson I want to share with you a very important point which you have to grasp from the very beginning of your practice on playing Armenian duduk. So this is about the correct setup of your posture, of your throat, of your lips, like correct position. What does it mean? So the correct position has some qualities to it, some components, and the first component, I would say, this is the straight spine. So never play duduk like this, like with your spinal column bent like this, you know, leaning on something, and not having your posture like really. Never play from this position or from this position, because you really need to have your whole body being available. So because duduk is quite a difficult instrument to play, and it really demands a lot of your body, so you have to be ready. Every part of your body must be ready and in the correct position to play this instrument properly and nicely. So the first one, as I say, must be like your really straight up position. You can play it standing or sitting, but I would not really recommend you to play sitting with your legs crossed, unless you are like a great yogi, you know, and your hip joints are very much loose, and they can keep your back straight. Because when I do it, because I am not a yogi, so when I cross my legs like in Turkish style or Indian style, so immediately the lower back is bent. It goes like this, and then I feel already like the rest of my muscles up to the neck here, they get tensed. So I can sit it for a while like that, but after some time I want to really to kind of release this tension, and this is not a good thing when you start learning how to play Armenian duduk. So you really must have your muscles be relaxed and available for playing. So if your spine is relaxed, then your lungs are relaxed, so they are not like compressed, and you can really fill them completely up with your breath. And since we are playing not even from here, we can say there is like some types of breathing and playing wind instruments, and especially Armenian duduk, you have to use a lot your diaphragm. The diaphragm is a muscle, it's a cross muscle. It goes like here, transversal muscle, which goes up and down, and when it goes like you breathing with your belly, we say like to breathe with the belly. You can't really breathe with your belly, because there are no lungs in the belly. So, but the diaphragm can be pushed down to the belly, and the belly goes like this, and then you push the air with your belly, so it just goes up like this. You push it with the diaphragm. And then the air goes here, and then like duduk is just the continuation of this movement. So the movement is also like in the Oriental martial arts, when your balance, your center is down, is low. So your movements, they don't come from the chest, they don't come from the shoulder or from the elbow or from this joint. They come from the legs, even from the feet. So when we play duduk, we also go from the lower areas. So in this case, it's like from the area of the belly and the diaphragm. And to make this diaphragm completely available, you must have your back, your spine straight. So just find a proper position. Sometimes it's good also to bend. If you are sitting, you can bend your knees like this, and your legs go underneath. It's a Japanese I call it a Zen position, like this, like it's like the Japanese monks are, the way they are meditating, they just go like this. And then in this position the belly is relaxed and the spine is relaxed. So it's, in my case, it's much more comfortable when the legs crossed, like that. Or I'm just sitting on the sofa or on the chair. So mostly I'm sitting like this, but sometimes when I come and play on the stage before people, I prefer to go the Japanese way, in my case, because this one is, I crossed legs, I can't keep it for long without being tired. So this is the first point. And basically, if you have this opportunity, just when you start playing duduk, to get 1, 2 or 3 lessons from some teacher, it is the best, because he can see little mistakes in your position and correct them from the very beginning. Otherwise you will just get used to them, and then after some year or two it's much more difficult to be recorrected to the right position. So this is my advice to you. So let's say you never played duduk, you don't know how to do it, and the normal thing, what people start doing when they get duduk, they don't maybe, although they have watched a lot of duduk musicians playing, but somehow the mind doesn't get it immediately that you have to make your cheeks full of air. What people do, they just start blowing like this. Yes, you will get some kind of sound, but it is not a duduk timbre, not duduk sound at all. Yes, you get the sound, but the sound, first of all, is higher, and the pitch is higher, because you are pressing your lips too much. And second, you don't have this beautiful, soft and you know, like longing and crying sound. You never will get it blowing the reeds so flatly. So we never blow flat here. So the flat way of blowing, maybe the clarinet players use, and other like wind instruments players, which has a reed, maybe one side reed, not a double reed. So they have this like this. So we don't do it. We don't do it. This is the first one. Never have this your lips flat. So how to make this blowing full, juicy? How to make it? How to create this duduk timbre? This we have to work on. You know, it takes some time. And here you have to understand that some of these parts must come to some new position than you are used to. So first of all, we have to relax the throat here. So it goes like if let's say if I start playing the wrong position, it's kind of the throat is closed, and everything is closed, and the sound is not nice. But while you start opening everywhere, the sound becomes more round, it becomes more juicy. So the thing is that this part of the throat must go a little bit like some birds or frogs, they have it, you know, when they start quack 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 quack. It just goes ooh 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 like this. So this part, you see, it gets some air also. So this part goes down. In case of man, the Adam's apple goes like down a bit, like this. We have to create a huge pillow here, like a cushion, like a nice place from where the sound starts creating a beautiful timbre. You know, it goes like, without this beautiful pillow, full pillow of air in the mouth, you will not be able to create a proper duduk sound. So and one more thing here, one of the next things is, just imagine that you have in your mouth a little egg, and you don't want to smash this egg. We don't want scrambled eggs here. So it's not a chicken egg, maybe some other smaller bird, but the thing is, you have something fragile in your in your mouth, and this is like an egg with a yeah, it's very easy to damage it. So what we are trying to do is we move our palate. Palate is this, I don't know, this part of the mouth here, just behind the teeth. It's called palate, and you move this palate like you are kind of expanding it upwards, like this. So this part goes down, and this part, the palate, goes up, so that we don't smash the egg which we are having in the mouth. So it's like we have a cupola. It's like a dome in the church, you know, like in the cathedral, a dome. And so this what we are trying to do, this cupola, in the mouth, so that the sound goes like it has space down. It has space in the cheeks, I will show you now, like left and right, and it has also space upwards, like that, like everywhere is expanding like that, and from this we are pushing it, pressing it towards the reed. So don't be shy to make big cheeks like this. One of the reasons why women almost never play duduk, that they are just they don't want to show to look funny in the mirror, so with the cheeks like this. So it's really one of the reasons why girls don't like it so much as men. So avoid this, make this. But there are two ways of making this. You kind of can just make it, and still you are limited. You cannot do proper vibration. But if you make the cupola inside, it's kind of, you are pressing with the air from all the sides of your mouth, from upper part, from lower part, from left and right, and in the same time you give space to the reed. You give like a full space around, and in the same time you also press with this air, you know, when you control the reed, when you try to make some special techniques. You see, I'm like it's moving like this way, and inside it goes up. So air is everywhere. It is here. It is here. It is inside. It is here. And playing with this setup, you can find the way where the sound is more gentle, is behaving like you expect it to behave, you know, like you're really in control of it. So there are many little things how you can manipulate the sound to make it more nice, like to express what you want to express, because it's not that the position must be the same all the time, because you're playing different phrases and the moods are different in these phrases. So you can play with it, and without proper juicy round sound, you can also never come to be able to make a beautiful vibrato, to make a vibration, you know. And in the duduk is very important to make also the vibration. I will show you later how to do it, and the criteria of a nice vibration. But you must know that the base, the fundamental characteristics of a beautiful vibration is the proper setup of your lips, mouth, throat, spine, and breathe in, like this. Also, when you really fill up your cheeks with air and make enough space in your mouth for the sound, you will get more beautiful overtones, because the reed, especially if the reed is good, it has so much potential to it. It has so many overtones you could take out of it. Otherwise, it will not open up for you in this way. You will get some kind of sound, some kind of duduk sound, but not all the potential overtones it is able to produce. So, what about holding the duduk? So we try to keep our elbows quite like down. So the duduk itself is 45 degrees, something like 45 degrees. You never hold it like that, although some musicians, I saw it on YouTube, they like in old times they hold it like this, you know. It's more if you play before people in some restaurant and you are a little bit dramatic, you know, like this, but it's not comfortable for the body, it's not good for the sound, and it's just yeah, you can play with it, you can just show a little bit, make some show, but classically it's much more comfortable to have your elbows here down, because then the joints are more relaxed here. Because if the joints are here, then your fingers are more tense. Then if the joint is here, then fingers are more relaxed and you are more able to do the sliding, like opening it in a sliding way, like that, you know. Otherwise here it's not easy to do if your elbow is up or this way. So if you go this way, it is much more comfortable to do. Here is relaxed, everywhere is relaxed. And as I said, the duduk is 45 degrees, and you start playing. It's a little bit out of tune, I haven't tuned it now. Like this is right. One more thing I have to add here is that if you have the right setup here around the mouth, your lips are also more relaxed. So if you don't relax your lips properly, I mean if you don't open up here the throat and you don't make a cupola and you don't make the cheeks, so then your lips naturally will be more tensed. They will just press the reed, and which is not good, because the tuning will be not right if you press your lips where you don't need to press them, because normally you have to have your lips relaxed around the reed. So because it's normal if they are relaxed like this, the sound goes up, you see. So if you don't make the right setup, your tuning will be out of tune. So your music will be out of tune. The holes, the notes will be out of tune. So you need to know how to really relax it and start from the relaxed key note and only tense it where you need to tense it. But I already showed it in one of the lessons how to play every note properly. So the base for the relaxed lips are the cheeks and the right correct setup, the correct posture. So, and maybe one more thing you need to know. You see these pieces of leather here, here and here, holding the reed. So you don't need to capture the reed with your lips too far. Your task is to capture it, just to grasp it here at the very end, so that you don't have this skin in your mouth. So try just to find the way how to capture it so that the reed just doesn't fall out of your mouth. So you can still play it, you can control it, it is still in your mouth, but it's not far. It's like here, you know, it's not like here or here, it's here. So in this case you can make the sound becomes more controllable, and it is more full and more round if you do it. See. We need this, the last one. You see why? So everything has some impact on the sound, or on the on how high is the tone. There are, guys, so many little things to the duduk playing. Wow. So that was the lesson for today. See what you can absorb out of it. It was Karuna. See you again. Bye.